Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ishan Sharma presenting you an evening wrap. So in this evening wrap, we'll be discussing what has happened today in the market and what all are the news in the today's market which kept the trader busy. So let's get started from the Indian indices. So Nifty 50 Sensex and the Nifty Bank. So if you see in the Indian market, it was absolutely weak, and out of 1700 stock registered in NSE, 1380 stock were declining and rest of the stocks were advancing. Nifty had a weak closing, which is around 14,550, which was acting as a strong support zone for Nifty. And Sensex again has given a closing below 50,000, so that was also a strong support zone for Sensex. While Nifty Bank also fell as much as 2.61 percentage, majorly driven by the PSU Bank. If we talk with respect to the top gainers, there were only three stocks which gained in the today's session: Cipla, Asian Paints, and Power Grid. Asian Paint was obvious because this is the only quality paint stock in the Nifty 50, and it gained because of the falling crude oil prices. So the paint industry and the plastic industry is set to gain when the crude oil price falls. Talking about the top losers, the Tata Steel, Tata Motors, Adani Ports, Hindalco, and M&M, all of these have recorded a decline in the today's market due to the obvious reason that there has been a profit booking, a slight profit booking, and yeah, there has been a negative sentiments in the market. We'll be discussing those things in the news part. Well, if you see with respect to the global market, we're not able to see any a huge downfall or a huge positive uptrend in the market. Well, Dow Jones is at 1.01, but it is heavily dominated by the tech stock. And while Nasdaq is still negative, there are slight positive things which by which we can expect that the tomorrow market, the Indian market, will be opening on a flatter note. But yeah, there's not much thing to say on the global front because the major reason why the Indian market fell was specific to India. Because if you see during COVID level, the P ratio for Nifty was somewhere around 18, and as much as Indian market has run after the COVID, no any global market has run. Now the P ratio of Nifty stands at 42. So that's quite high, and the markets have run wildly over this period of time. So that is the major reason that we require strong amount of correction in our Indian market. Looking at the daily chart for Nifty today, we can see that the stock has been getting a support from 50 days exponential moving average every time it's bouncing back from here. But we do expect that it can fall up to the 14,000 level or 14,200 level at 100 days exponential moving average point, and it can take a support. So if it falls to this level, we can term it as a strong correction in the Indian market. While if you look at the 15 minutes chart, that is the intraday chart, most often we use it. So you can see that there has been a gap down opening in the initial trading hours, and in the mid trading hours there has been a slight recovery, but in the towards the end the market again fell. Same thing is with the bank nifty as well. So bank nifty again, it has been falling since the long day, and 2 3 trading session it has been somewhere around the flattish note. But yeah, if you look at the 15 minutes chart, you can see many people or the many traders today were saying it to be a short covering after this point. Yeah, after this point in time. But yeah, it was like if the traders or the anyone will cover the short if they are expecting the market to move upward. But here we cannot see with respect to the candle pattern what we use or anything. Even the RSI is at a very low, which depicts the market is very weak. So there isn't any kind of short covering. We can say, yeah, there has been a profit booking since the market has run up heavily in the past day. So yeah, there has been a profit booking due to which there is a fall in the market. So it wasn't like the only negative news was there in the market. There were positive news, but in term when we stand in front of a weak market where the selling pressure is quite high, then no news is a positive news, and same vice versa. It's true, like there has been a negative news, many news in the past, but yeah, the market was rising and not a single news was acting as a setback for the Indian market during that time. So it goes like that. So let's start with the news session. So there are quite a good amount of positive news today, that the electrical trucks will soon come into manufacturing. That has been announced by the transport minister, and they've said that they will be manufacturing the lithium ion battery in the next 6 months. So it's a good news for someone who is willing to invest in the electric vehicle segment, and so they can accordingly pick up the stock and invest in that segment, because it's a very good news that the electrical trucks are on their way. So you can obviously expect who what all companies will be getting these orders. And the next is the issue of if Beam Avenues Limited. They have announced that they are giving a bonus that is on the ratio of 1 on 1. So it isn't like that you will be getting an one share on gift, but the price will be half. So stay on that part. This stock is quite a good to watch out for. I'm not saying you should be putting your money, but yeah, this stock is good. You can watch out for. And next is RVNL OFS. So Real Vikas Nigam Limited had OFS today. It was open for a non-retail participant and it was subscribed 100%. So this was the major reason due to which the stock fell approximately 9% today. And yeah, it is a good bet. If you are willing to invest in this stock, you can obviously invest. And for a short term, you can expect the returns somewhere close to 15 to 20% is from this stock. Now, the escort has like put up a statement that they will be going for a price hike, due to the reason being the price of raw materials are increasing, plastics are increasing, iron ore price are increasing, and similarly the labor cost is also increasing. And if you sum it up all of this, you will see that this is all due to the inflation rising. So that's another picture over there. But yeah, they are increasing the price, which is ultimately beneficial for the company. Now, again, they have three more positive news. That is, one, the Union Bank is raising 3,000 crore rupees via QIP. That is the qualified institutional placement. So they'll be getting some amount of additional cash into their reservoirs. So it will be benefit for the bank in the current situation. Now coming to the JSW Steel and Sale, today Morgan Stanley has upgraded the rating of JSW Steel, and it has put up a positive outlook for the steel sector as a overall. And it has mentioned that it has upgraded the JSW Steel because of their accelerated deleveraging initiative which they are having, while at the same time it has downgraded the sale, and they have put down the various reasons why they have downgraded the sales. But yeah, that's too big to cover as of now here. And the next is the Barbecue Nation IPO. So this IPO is backed by Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, and it has been subscribed 1.33 times on the day one. So it qualifies on the list that yeah, we can subscribe for the IPO. But yeah, there have been news around in the YouTube, and various people are making videos on how, like, what are the financial and what are the fundamentals of the Barbecue Nation. But yeah, it's you can think of the investing into it. Now, let's come to the negative part. So, Railway has announced that they have recorded a fall of 70% in the passenger running, obviously due to the lockdown which has been put up in the place. So, that was the one of the reasons due to which IRCTC also fell today. And the second is the lockdown in Maharashtra. So this has been news around like 6 hours back, that the Beat district, as per the collector order of the district, has been put under a strict lockdown due to the rise in the COVID cases. So there can no schools be opened, and all the private office are to be shut. So these all things are the major which are being adopted by the collector of that district. So still unsure on what's the strictness of the lockdown imposed there, but yeah, it has been imposed till the 4th April. And if this is true, then we can expect this to be followed by some more districts in Maharashtra. And the last news, and this is the quite worrying that the new COVID variant has spread in the 14 states of India. That has been announced by the health ministry, and that's quite worrying because you have to keep an eye on what's going on with respect to COVID. You cannot neglect it because one any one news comes, and yeah, it will be like the market will be blown away. If you can take example today, CNBC news announced that the PM will be addressing the nation at 8 p.m. today, so it sent jitters in the mind of the long term position holders. So yeah, later on CNBC confirmed that it was their fault and PM is not going to address the nation. So that is the another thing. But yeah, you have to keep an eye on what's going on in the market. That's the most important thing which you should be doing. So if you have come to this far, thank you for watching the video. Do like it, share and subscribe to this channel because this is a new channel I have started. And yeah, do like it if you think like there has been some value added to your knowledge with this video. And also comment down like what you think was a major responsible for the fall of, if you think like for a specific share, you know that yeah, this is the reason for this fall and something, or if you have some amount of knowledge which you can share, so I'll be happy to have that, and please do share it in the comment section. Thank you.